this is week 30 and 31. I'm a little bit late. I actually did record something when I was in the car waiting for some appointments, and when I watched it back I just thought, oh, this is really dull and I hadn't filmed it the right way. So also it was really long, and I'm using InShot to edit stuff, and whenever I use that it doesn't want to upload it if it's too long, so I'll let that be a lesson to me to speak less, be more concise. So I'm refilming, and it's going to be a really quick one because I will do another one for week 32, which I am going to be in tomorrow/today, depending on which app I look at, but really it's tomorrow. So I'll just really quickly update a few things that have been going on, and then I will try and get another one out within the week. So let's make this a little bit shorter. Got the tree up. It doesn't look as amazing as it actually is because of the backlight, so you can see through all the branches, but it's amazing. And I went a little bit overboard because you might get the illusion that this is quite a big room. It's not. And this is the first year that we've been able to have a Christmas tree, so I went a bit nuts on the back of the fact that I've decided to not go home for Christmas because it's just too many rules, and it'll be quite late in the day in my pregnancy, but I mean that probably wouldn't have stopped me if there wasn't for like confinement and lockdown and all the stuff that's been going on. So I'm not going home, so instead of spending money going home, I bought a massive tree. I love real trees. I have a problem with trees in France in general because they're not in pots, and I like to buy a grown in a pot tree, but I couldn't keep it here anyway, although I did see in England that you can now actually rent a Christmas tree in a pot, which is awesome. So anyway, let's not do a whole blog on Christmas trees, but I love it, and it's made me feel a little bit more festive, because I had a couple of hard weeks. So I had all the migraines and stuff last time I spoke. They've all gone as quickly as they came, and I've had a tiny little headache once, I think, in the last couple of weeks, so I feel so much better, which is great. And I want to get this out quickly today because I have less than an hour, then I have to leave the house. Basically last night, I'm doing pretty well with sleep. I'm not finding it that uncomfortable to sleep with my belly, and I think it's because I already sleep on my side, but now like I sleep completely, I can't really show you, but I sleep like a mermaid with one leg on top of the other, completely like on my side, and I seem to manage to stay there like most of the night. I do toss and turn and grunt as I'm rolling over, but I'm actually not finding it a struggle to sleep. However, whatever's going on in my head, I'm having like super vivid dreams about all kinds of crazy stuff. Last night I had a dream about Hugh Grant, how I was advising him on who should be his next boyfriend, which was so weird. And at the same time I was running backwards and forward from IKEA buying a baby mattress, which we already have, and we didn't buy from IKEA. So crazy dreams. I'm waking up in the night still hungry, and last night was like a bit of a record because I'm getting a stomachache now. I woke up in the night. Morgan had to go to work today. He's doing like half work from home, half working at school, so that's made it more difficult to film because he's been home a lot more, and it's just better filming in this room than in the bedroom. And so where was I going with that? Oh, sleep. So he couldn't sleep, and I woke up at like 2:30 and he was still awake, and then I felt really bad for him, like that he couldn't sleep. So I got up to go to the toilet, and I made us both some hot milk, and then I tried to like use my motherly skills to soothe him back to sleep. So I just like tickled his head, which actually worked, and he went to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. And then I was hungry, so then I got up to eat something, and then I ended up staying awake till like 5:30, and we had to get up at 7:30, which is luckily a little bit later than normal, but still. So I got like 2 hours sleep on the sofa. Well, I did do some online Christmas shopping, and I had to eat again because I was hungry again, which is like crazy. Not like I was bored and I had to eat, like I was hungry. So I ate again. I slept for 2 hours, I woke up hungry again, ate again, didn't even have a cup of tea, just ate because I just felt like I'm going to be sick otherwise. Took him to school, came back, and then I had a 3-hour nap until midday, and now I'm behind with everything because today I was planning to look at the stuff that I was thinking of buying for Christmas that I was looking at last night, and I have to go to pick up a parcel and go to the food shop and pick Morgan up by 4 o'clock. So I have been very, very slow, and now I'm trying to speed up because I need to get stuff done. So yeah, so sleep's been up and down, but luckily I don't have to go to work. So apart from the fact I have to get up to take Morgan to school, I'm really lucky that I don't have to walk around like a zombie all day. I can actually have a sleep. So I am taking advantage of that and sleeping. What else has happened? So headaches have gone, feeling a little better. When I do have a nap and I sleep a short amount of time, it's so much better than when I practically drug myself with sleep and have 2 hours and then wake up like a zombie. And I also have got really bad reflux at the moment. So I knew that was coming because it's like no space left in my stomach for any food. But that's been quite uncomfortable, and I had these Malox tablets which were amazing, like Everscon, which I was just crunching on, and they worked really well. And then when we went to get some more, I stayed in the car and asked Morgan to get them, and they suggested to him that I shouldn't be taking the actual tablets because of something that's in them. I should be taking the liquid form, and for some reason the liquid form doesn't seem to work as well for me, and it also doesn't taste as good. So that's kind of sucky, but whatever. Nearly there now, so we've got two months to go basically. If I was going by English rules, English standard, it would be 2 months. Tomorrow, like 8 weeks, not even 2 months, 8 weeks. Here it's 9 weeks, but we shall see when she arrives. We have applied for Morgan's paternity leave, so that was a bit of a ball ache because given that you have to give it a month in advance to the employer, but you actually don't know when the baby's going to be born, and you get these 3 days for the birth, but you have to say when you want them. So if she comes like 2 weeks early, I don't know if he has to if he can't change the dates, he'd have to go to go to work for 2 weeks, and then it would kick in later. Hopefully they'll let him change it. So he gets 3 days for the birth, and then another 11 days, which you can split, but you can only split so that it's 7 days and then a few more days. Anyway, it's very complicated. But he gets 14 days basically, so he gets 2 weeks. But next year in July, the law is changing in France, and he will get 28 days if I had the baby after July. So that kind of sucks because he would get double the amount of paternity leave. However, lucky for us, if the baby comes on time, his paternity leave will actually run into the school holidays, the February half term. So we would technically get 1 month anyway, but that depends on when she shows up. So if it could come on time, please, that would work out really well with our plans. Thank you, dear. She's really, really active. Less so today actually, but that's probably because I've been asleep. But in general, because she's got less space and there's less space for amniotic fluid. I'm really starting to feel her like move. She keeps jabbing me in the side and makes me jump. I was quite convinced that she was laying traverse across for a while. I'm not sure if she's moved around now, but I'm sure she'll keep moving for a little while longer before she settles. But I'm just going to keep on asking her to make the right choices and get down, head down please, to make my birth experience a little bit easier. What else is there to say? Me and Morgan did our first antenatal class, which was really informative, and we have another one on Friday, and we also have our scan on Friday, which will be our third and last scan, unless I go overdue, I think. I can't remember, I have so many like appointments scheduled in near the due date, but I think it's the due date. I think I have a scan on the due date, but this is like the third official scan. See how she's laying, how she's doing. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Anyway, so that's exciting because we get to see her again, and hopefully she's all fully formed, and yeah, like 32 weeks, she has like 99% chance of survival even if she comes out now, so that's really exciting. We are having a baby, and have various other appointments in the week. I have to go and have my blood test done again this week, and I've still been throwing up quite a lot in the mornings. I'll be like 1 day in 3. And I'm convinced it's due to all the mucus that's like going down the back of my throat and into my empty stomach. So going to have blood tests when you're fasting in the morning is not ideal for me, because I can't have tea or anything, so it just makes the morning really awful. But anyway, I am going to get the blood test done tomorrow morning because Morgan has to go to work his usual time, which is he has to be there at 8. So as soon as I've dropped him off, I'm going to go straight to the hospital, get that done, and that'll be done for another month. I bought some more maternity stuff. I bought these because I had a pair of leggings, but my legs are pretty big now. People keep telling me I'm not that big. I feel enormous. I keep telling everyone I'm enormous. I don't have like a problem with my body really. It's just a big change. So it's a little itchy. Here's the belly. Yeah, it's massive. But like the whole hair on me because I just dried my hair. It's more like everything that's going on around here and on my butt. That is just, it's just a lot going on, and my legs are chafing when I walk, which hasn't happened for a good few years. So that's kind of an uncomfortable feeling, and my maternity jeans are getting really tight. So I don't think I should have followed the advice of get the same size that you are normally. I definitely should have got a bigger size. They might have been a bit big to start with though. It's just the legs more than I mean the stretchy stomach thing is great, it's massive. So anyway, I have bought some leggings that are large. Not sure how many times in my life I've bought a large, but there you go. That happened. Just to be more comfortable, and I am very limited in clothes I've got anyway, but I've got leggings and I bought some tights that are like winter tights, winter mummy tights, and I ordered a couple of black bras because I'm quite limited on bras that are comfortable now, that don't dig into my enormous ribs. So they are coming as well. I haven't got them yet, but I will show you them when they arrive. And otherwise I have like this sexy grey one which unclips, so ready for breastfeeding. Ta-da. But I think the black ones will be a little prettier because it's I'm not feeling very sexy at the moment with my big pants, panty liner and massive bra. Anyway, it's fine. I don't mind. I know that like my body's gonna go back, and I know I'm gonna do sport and get back my fitness, but it is a big change, so it's kind of shocking every time I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, well, forgot that was there. So yeah, that's where I'm at with body image, and my boobs are quite enormous, but they're not hurting yet. I'm expecting them to get a little bit more tender again. I'm hoping they will, because I want them to prepare themselves for feeding this child of ours. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. But we also bought a pram. Finally, Morgan's mum gave us some money, and it was a thing that has been stressing me out the most, especially when I had all the migraines, because I didn't make my baby wish list, my baby registry, and that's done now. That is good to go. It's out in the world, and some people have sent me stuff, which is awesome. And but I couldn't decide on a pram. It just felt like I really need to see them with my eyes, and so last Saturday, Sunday, I realised that the shop was open and we can now go to the shops again. So we went to the baby shop, Aubert, and we had a look at them, and there was a Black Friday deal on one, and I have to say I probably wouldn't have chosen it, apart from the fact that it is grey, which I love grey, so I mean that is one point for it. But I kind of wanted a really like stylish, chic one, maybe a black one, I don't know. Anyway, I wanted something that was more expensive than we could afford, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I've already got a baby carrier, and I just don't want to spend a lot of money on a pram. They can go up to like €1,000, well, obviously they can go on forever, but like up to €1,000. So we found it wasn't actually a 3-in-1, it was a 2-in-1 that had a car seat that matched, and they all had a Black Friday deal on them, which was about to expire. It's small, which I like because I really wanted a baby Zen, the baby Zen yo-yo thingy that everybody uses in Paris, because they're super light and small, but they're so expensive when you get like all the bits for them, and we just can't afford that at the moment. That's just a little out of our price range. So I've got this baby comfort one, which is, I imagine, a French brand, and it's supposed to be quite a good brand. It's got little wheels, so I can't take it off-roading, but it will fit in the house, fit in the door of the house, and fit in the car boot. It's got like the pram bit, obviously the pushchair bit, so it converts, and it's also got a car seat, which is not an ISOFIX car seat, but I will talk about that another time. Like a regular kind of carry cot car seat. And altogether it came to like €300. So for me that is a good deal. Obviously we'll need to buy another car seat like in a year's time, but I wanted the carry cot thingy because it fits onto the pram as well, so you can do little short journeys with the baby in the car seat on the pram stand, and also I can carry that around with me, bring it in the house, put the baby in it before I have to get the car out. Anyway, so I'm just babbling on, but we got one and I feel awesome now because I feel like things are coming together. Before I was super stressed about being disorganized and not having all the stuff we need, Now we have our pram, pushchair and our car seat, and tomorrow IKEA is delivering the baby cot, and we already have the mattress for it, which looks massive. I think I was expecting it to be this little thing, but anyway, it's not. Got the cot and a dresser, chest of drawers in English, dressing, which is going to double as a changing table, and obviously loads of storage space. And then we ordered a wardrobe as well, like a kid's wardrobe. So they're all going to come tomorrow, and apart from the fact that they need to be made up, yeah, that's gonna, it's like every time I walk past the spare room now and I see the pram, I'm like, oh my god, we're having a baby. That made it really real. So I think having the cot as well is going to make it really real, and having like a chest of drawers, like I should put the clothes away because they're all just sitting on the bed. I want to do a stock count of the clothes so I know what I actually need to buy now. But I'm going to talk about all the stuff I have so far got and what's on my baby list, I think, next week, and do a little show and tell, and I'll show you the pram, and if the cot has been made. I'm not sure yet because we're running out of time. And the week after that, I guess, will be a video about my baby shower, because I hope it is a video about my baby shower. I decided to let my friends throw me a baby shower after originally declining. And so I'm going up to Paris with Morgan next Friday for the weekend. So it'll be 34 weeks, so it should be okay. Hopefully nothing will happen, but if it does, Morgan is going to be there. We're having a little party on the Saturday, but most people are going to be joining by Zoom because it's so close to Christmas. People who wanted to go to England have already gone to do their quarantine, and a lot of other people have like moved out of Paris for Christmas, which is fair enough. I couldn't really do it after Christmas because I'll be too pregnant, and we couldn't do it before because it was lockdown. So this is the only time we can do it, and it will be a small affair. I don't think my mum can come. It's just gonna be, it's too difficult. She'd have to fly anyway because there's no trains running from Kent on the Eurostar. But a lot of people are going to join on Zoom. I don't know how that's going to work, Zoom and real people, but we will make it work. And I'm very grateful to them for joining anyway. And it will be just really nice because we haven't done, well, I haven't done anything. I haven't been anywhere. Morgan's been up to the north for a funeral, but I haven't been anywhere since February, apart from to move here. And since we've been here, which is like 6 months, I've been ill. I've only seen a couple of friends. I haven't seen my family. So I was like, you know what? Let's go up to Paris and do something different and just like get out of our normal day-to-day boring lockdown lives. So lockdown is supposed to finish on the 15th of December. I don't know if it is going to finish on the 15th of December because this morning they were talking about possibly it not finishing, or it being sort of a half lockdown. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I have booked my train tickets and I hope that we get to go. And I'm going to pretend it's like a little baby moon because we won't be going anywhere else before the baby comes, sadly. That choice has been taken away from us this year. So I'm going to stop because that's 25 minutes. I didn't think I would be able to talk for more than 10 because I can't remember what I said in my last video, the video that I filmed for this week. And also, I have got to make a list of stuff we need and go collect. My hair's falling out quite a lot, but it looks fine. It looks delicious. I did just wash it and dry it, so you're getting the best version today. Yeah, so I've got to go. So that's just a really quick lowdown, and sorry this video is late. I'm not sure that anyone really cares, but to my very small selection of fans, followers, sorry, life is just unpredictable right now, so they'll come out when they come out. But anyway, I intend to keep going with them, and I hope that they are useful and you like seeing my face and the baby bump. So goodbye from me, goodbye from her, and I will hopefully post again within a week. Bye!